One of the prospectives, we just finished watching the DC United game. Keith was actually, Dr. Smith was working at the DC United game.
DC United win, as a matter of fact, here at RFK Stadium, Washington, D.C.
Very good.
Yes,
it's very good. So we figured we'd do a quick impromptu prospective. So Keith, tell me, what are some of the visual demands you think of when you are working with your soccer players?
Yes, I think one of the things we're going to set up in some of these videos that we'll watch is some of the differences in soccer compared to some of the other sports we talk about. You know, we talk a lot about baseball and visual performance because it's such a visually demanding sport from a clarity perspective. But I think when we talk about some of the things we'll talk about today, you look at things like depth perception, you look at things like peripheral vision, you look at things like visual decision making, right? So we'll show you some videos with goalkeepers making that really quick split-second decision of, do I come off my line and punch the ball? Do I catch the ball? Do I save it? Do I stay on my line? Do I come off my line? You know, some of the things that we see in the middle of the field with a central defender or central midfielder who has to see everything, right? Those eyes in the back of your head kind of thing like Magic Johnson used to do in the NBA. Well, what do we do here on a soccer field is we have to see a lot of things. We have dynamic acuity, we have dynamic motion, we have a lot of moving pieces. We have to process what's happening and make a quick decision, right? So things like that are very important. I think we'll show another video, which is a really good one, on depth perception and making good timing and judgments on how we're going to contact the ball that might be coming from 60 yards away, right? Soccer is no more difficult or no more easy than baseball, but it is different. So we're going to talk about that.
So I think part of it is that peripheral awareness, just to know where your teammates are, know who's coming at you, try to decrease that risk of concussion. So if you see somebody coming, you might be able to make an adjustment. This is going to knock you on your backside or knock you on your head. I agree with you. The last minute save tonight with DC United actually was a huge visual reaction time, right? So the eyes are leading the body. They have to make split-second decisions, and some of that we can do with training that really helps them with that.
Well, how do we improve some of these categories of visual skills, right? So we're talking about a split-second decision on the last second save of the game that won the game for us tonight. You had a deflection, came off, changed direction, the goalkeeper jumped out and made an incredible decision, incredible save, right? So how do we do that? Well, I think there's ways that we do that. I think there's ways that we improve that and enhance that. And that leads into a lot of the technology that's available today for making quicker, better decisions, having improved eye-hand coordination and reaction speed. But let's use that as a great example of how do we improve.